I haven't been on a proper holiday in about 10 years. This year, I've booked to go away to Europe for 6 weeks because fuck it, it looks like I'll never afford a house, so I might as well have some fun with my savings. I had a conversation with my housemates at the start of the year, and my understanding was they would look after my dog as long as I arranged alternative accommodation for him on 3 of the 6 weekends and during one of the weeks so they could go away. I agreed to this and asked them to let me know when they intended to go away and would organize something else. Tonight, they sat me down and said they no longer want to look after my dog anymore, and it was unfair of me to expect them to in the first place, as it's a long time and stops them from going away and living their lives. They also told me the previous conversation was only a conversation and not an agreement. They suggested I send him home to my mum, $1,200 return flight, or drive him home to my mum, 4-day drive there and back. I live in Australia. When I said I didn't want to spend that money or time and thought he'd be happier staying with them at home with his best dog mate for the majority of the time, their response was, well, you're about to spend 6 weeks in Europe. You can afford it. Some extra context. I'm a carpenter, and last year spent way more than 6 weekends helping them fit out a van for free so they could do trips away/rent it out for some extra cash. It's a fancy-ass fit-out as one of my housemates is an architect. I genuinely wanted to help, and my housemate said all along that one day he'd return the favor in some way. I also look after their dog regularly when they go away. They have also looked after my dog when I've gone away up until now. I feel like I've been gaslit a little bit, as if the first conversation never happened, and they don't understand why I'm annoyed. Am I an asshole? Edit. This year we have organised a calendar as we are all away a bit, so all of us have had notice of any comings and goings since the start of this year. I'm away for a 6-week block. To clarify, they aren't looking after my dog for this entire time. As our agreement was, I'd find alternate accommodation for him for some of the time, which I have done. They are away for about 4 weeks total over the course of the year, when I will be looking after their dog. Also, a lot of people saying I should have offered them money. I offered them $100 a week, but they declined.